Have you ever opened a trading app, started staring at all of the ticker symbols, which are companies by the way, and thought, okay, well, how do I actually buy something? You're not alone, because most people want to invest, but the moment they see all those numbers, they see the different order types like market, limit, bid, ask, their brain just shuts down. And today I'm going to walk you through what that first stock purchase really looks like in plain English. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand how to buy your first stock, but you'll also know why the first trade matters way more than you think. When I first started investing, I didn't know what a ticker symbol was. Now I know it's a company, but I remember buying my first stock and being terrified that I would press the wrong button and lose all of my money. Not only did that not happen, but here's what I discovered. It's not actually hard. Usually a lot of this stuff is just poorly explained. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what happens when you buy your first stock and why this is going to be such an important moment in your financial journey, and the 3 simple things to pay attention to so that way you don't make beginner mistakes. We're going to start with what actually happens when you place a trade, then walk you through how to choose your first stock, and then finally, how to make that first purchase feel like a confident step forward towards financial freedom and not just gambling. Buying your first stock is not about trying to get rich quick. It is about learning how money really moves, because once you understand this process, you will stop seeing the stock market as something that's scary or even rigged. But you'll start realizing that it's just a system based on rules that you can learn too. And most beginners stay stuck because they never take that first step. And the truth is, confidence comes from having clarity, not being perfect the first time around. When I first started, I overcomplicated everything about the markets. I was reading articles, I was looking at things like market depth and bid, ask, price, and spread, and all these other things, all these different words. And most people do the same thing. They jump into analysis before they ever hit the buy button. And I totally get it, because that was me. You want to be as sure as possible in the beginning. But think about it this way. If you want to fly a plane, maybe learn how to turn on the engine first before wanting to take off. You have to learn something and then take action. And you have to keep repeating this process step by step over and over again. So here's the first truth. Buying your first stock isn't about finding the best one, at least in the beginning. You want to make sure that you're comfortable with a company, but it's about learning how the process works. And once you understand that, you could build from there. By the way, if you're at the stage where you want more structure and you want someone to help you go from understanding the stock market to actually trading and investing with confidence, then check out the Trading Launchpad for beginners. Or if you're a little bit more advanced, then you can check out the Profitable Traders Academy if you're ready to build consistency inside of the markets. Both links are below when you're ready. But don't click off yet, because I'm about to share with you the one mindset shift that separates people who buy a stock once and from those who actually grow their wealth over time. So here's what changed for me. I stopped chasing perfect timing and just focused on learning the system of buying and selling stocks. So number 1, you want to choose your brokerage. That's going to be the platform where you'll actually buy and sell stocks. A lot of them have apps, so it's going to be easy to do that as well. Number 2, you want to fund your account, even if it's $100. The goal isn't about the amount at this time, it's about practice. And number 3, you want to find a company that you believe in, something you already use. Like for me, it was Apple, Starbucks, Amazon, and so many other companies. So you want to pick something that connects to your daily life, and you want to use that as your training ground for when you enter the market for the first time. You're not trying to make a fortune on this one investment, but you're trying to learn how to manage your emotions, place orders, and then just watch your money move. And here is the mindset shift. You don't have to know everything to start. You just have to start with intention. When people join my community, that's the Trading Launchpad, this is where we begin. We walk through how to buy that first stock step by step. And during that process, I am sharing my screen, I'm doing it as simply as possible, and I'm doing it structured, because most people don't fail from the lack of motivation. I mean, think about this. How many years have you been wanting to invest? They fail because no one has ever showed them how to connect all of the dots in the right order. And once they see how simple it really is, that fear just disappears. peers. They now realize that they can do this even with a full-time job, even with limited time. It doesn't matter what your situation is. So the first stock you buy shouldn't be the last one you buy. Think about this as your permission slip to start learning. You'll make small mistakes in the beginning, you'll buy too high, maybe sell too soon, and that's totally okay because every trader, every investor, including me, has done that at some point. And what matters is that you learn to look at your trades like data and not looking back with negative feelings or emotions. It's just part of the game. But when you remove that emotion and you start thinking like an investor instead of a gambler, that's where the real growth begins. So now that you know what buying your first stock really is and why it matters more than probably you realized before, the how, the structure, the process, the confidence, that comes with practice. And that is exactly what I teach inside of the Trading Launchpad and Profitable Traders Academy, because understanding is step one, but consistent progress inside of the markets happen when you have someone help you do it the right way. And a year from now, you could still be Googling how to buy my first stock, or you could be looking back at your first trade and be smiling because this is where everything changed for you. Right now, the choice is yours. Start building structure and confidence today. The links are below, and on the screen now, you're going to see some more videos that'll help you trade and invest with more confidence and clarity. I'll see you there.